Hello.
Oh, hello.
Who's starting this week?
You.
Me. You ready? Are you recording?
Yep.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 9 of season 2 of SeraCast. My name is Kes Crystal and I am the co-owner of Seraphim.
Hi, I'm Delicate Bee Flower and I'm the other co-owner of Seraphim.
Don't forget to check out seraphimsl.com every day. That we're updating the main store, the marketplace, and of course new events all the time. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for updates whenever we drop new content.
So what is new this week?
Oh, I am so excited. I mentioned this last week. So we've been saying for a couple of weeks that we're going to have some more weekend events up on Seraphim. And we now have both Crafty Weekend and SL Home Decor Weekend as full galleries on the site. And I can't tell you how happy I am. They're both great events, but like, I think most people know I'm a decor, home and garden blogger and decorator and landscaper. And I love SL Home Decor Weekend. It's like one of my absolute favorites. So I'm super excited that we now have a full gallery of all the items.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And Crafty Weekend? So cute.
Yeah.
It's really cute stuff. I'm into it. I hope that one grows. I'm like super excited about it.
So they're both on the site. Now you can find them in our new weekend sales section of the site. So check those out.
Something else really cool. I don't know if you saw that SL is or has released, I guess, in a project mode, this Puppetry Ability. And it's kind of like, I guess it takes, like, you turn on your webcam is how I understand it, and it takes, like, basically an image of you and your movement. It records your movement, and then your movement records or is projected into your avatar. So it's a little bit more like VR without being like a whole VR rig and a headset and everything.
Because that's always what's put me off about VR is the headsets. The idea of having complete immersion in something and not hearing the doorbell or, one of my kids arriving or something. I've never liked that idea. And I think, it just cuts me off too much from what's going on around me. So this is great. Now, there was talk of this. Do you remember back years ago when the Wii's came out and you could, do the dance things and it would tell you if you did the right dance moves and stuff like that? There was talk that back then of using that same technology to be able to dance in SL. And I think it was all just a rumor. And, it certainly wasn't anything official from Second Life saying this is what we're working on, which obviously this is with the puppetry. I'm quite excited to try it, to be honest. I'm really curious about it.
Well, are you going to, because to try it, you have to download that one specific, there's a viewer like on the Second Life downloads, the project viewer. You have to have that viewer. You also have to have a Python 3 like connection somehow. I didn't get into the technicalities because I don't have it, so I didn't do a deep dive.
I'm going to look into it to see if I can do it. But I really like the look of it. And, obviously it's got people talking. Is this Second Life taking the first baby steps into making Second Life the VR, a VR viewer?
Yeah, it's a really big possibility. It is. I mean, if you just want to go see it, you just have to download the project viewer, and there's like 3 sims where it's active, and you could go see other people playing around in puppetry. To do it, you need that Python 3 setup.
So moving on, we had a really excellent sit down with 2 of the most wonderful people.
I just love them.
Yeah, they were great. The 2 people that we're talking about are the creators behind the Pride at Home event. They also own, Tink owns Anthem and Coral is the creator or one of the creators behind the Miss Chelsea brand. So they do a lot in SL for the community as well. So we sat down to find out more. So welcome everybody. We are here at the Pride at Home Sim with Coral, Lacey and Tink both business people in Second Life in their own rights, but also the brains behind Pride at Home, which I'm sure you guys all know about. Thank you guys for having us and taking the time out to talk to us today.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you. We're actually honoured to be asked. I feel like we're not asked to be very much.
Well, only in June. We only get asked to do stuff in June because we're gay.
Yeah.
So, Coral, I think this first question kind of is probably more geared toward you because it's really about how Miss Chelsea got started. So can you kind of let our audience know how Miss Chelsea was started, how you've managed this growth through the years?
Yes, so I started Miss Chelsea in 2015, so that was 7 years ago now, with my partner, Dave. He's Italian. We met in SL, in World. He had a store called Just Design, or JD, and he made shoes and women's accessories. And we met in World one day, and we got to talking, and he asked me to be his blogger manager and then to be his CSR. So we started off like that. I think I was probably working for him for about 1.5 years or 2 years before we even were like, okay, let's do this. Then because he was already in some events with his brand, for example, well, Uber, he did the build for the very first Uber as well. You know, the one when it was the pier
dock?
down.
Oh, that's my favorite Uber build.
The OG build.
Iconic Uber.
Yeah. Yeah, so he did that build, and so obviously he was friends with, it was Truth then who owned it. So he said, "Oh, I'm starting a new clothing brand. Can I put it in?" And Truth obviously said yes. So we got into a couple of events quite quickly that way, which was really lucky. Yeah, and from there it just really took off. It ended up, really didn't know how well it was going to do, and it got to the point within, about 1 year after we started it, Dave, because he had a real life job as well. He was part-time in real life. He quit that job, and then about another 1 year later he stopped making like his other brand altogether, and we just focused 100% on Miss Chelsea because it was doing so well for us. As far as like growth, I think we just really try to focus on improving the quality of our items. We've actually stepped back from as many events that we used to do. We were at the point where we were doing 4 like regular events a month, which was 1 a week, but that was a lot for us. So we decided we wanted to cut back. So we only at the moment do like 2 usually 2 events a month, and that gives us time to make higher quality items, you know, to do tutorials and learn other things, so we're not always just, you know, churning out product.
Right.
But yeah, that was the story of it, really.
So you have quite a unique way of selling your items as well, in packs, in the color packs.
Yeah.
Which is quite unusual. Not many people do it that way. Is there a particular, is there a reason?
Because
thinking?
when I was a blogger, I didn't fat pack because I couldn't. I had like no money in SL, and we didn't have all the sales events then either. It didn't go very far, so it was purely because of my experience as a blogger, knowing that I could have never afforded to blow my whole budget on a fat pack, but I might have wanted to have more than one color, you know, so that was why I try to mix it up as well, because I remember that was another thing, and I used to think, God, why I don't want all green. I don't want 4 types of green.
Yes.
So I try to always mix the colors up. So yeah.
So you mentioned there that you do only a couple of events a month now. I know that one of those is Anthem, which leads us into our next question for Tink. So what was the impetus behind some of your most popular projects Tink, so like Anthem and also Pride at Home.
To be honest, the whole point that I wanted to do Anthem was, this is going back years, and I can't even remember what year I did it in, but I did an event called Gen Neutral, which was, I mean, I'm a unisex shopper. I like to wear men's clothes, which at that time I feel there wasn't many stores doing it. There was literally a handful. So I thought there was a gap in the market. I mean, this is going back to when there was I feel like 3 events. So I saw a gap in the market.
That event.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't around for long. But I sort of wanted to do an event which I felt like me and there was a couple of my friends that we found it really hard to ever find anything that was suited to our personal taste. So I figured I'd give it a go. Like I say, back then it didn't really work. It's very hard to do a monthly event and expect everyone to do androgynous clothing. And yeah, I mean, we started getting like pans, which I mean, I guess they are gender neutral, but it wasn't really what we were.
Yeah,
the point of it. So,
do you think it was almost like a bit before its time? Like if it had been now, maybe more so?
Yes, because I remember trying, especially with the clothing designers that were taking part, one of the big things for me was I wanted a small-chested t-shirt or top or flat-chested. Straight from their mouths was, but that's not going to sell. Flat-chested options aren't going to sell. And then you fast forward and you have petite, perky, flat-chested VTech, and you have a whole event surrounding itty-bitty titties. And it's like, so it is very trending, which I find, I feel like I find that kind of concerning, given I mean, it's always been a thing. But yeah, so I mean, it was probably ahead of its time, but to be honest, it wouldn't be something that I would revisit. No. It's I mean, I've played with the idea of doing an androgynous theme for Anthem. Do that, and sure enough, they will no doubt create options for the smaller chests. Anthem is just really something I'd always wanted to do. Probably if I was in that position now of wanting to do my own event, I wouldn't. There's a lot of events. But yeah, it's just something I'd always wanted to do and have the full control of. And I love working as part of a team, which is why I enjoyed working in those other events. But I think really when you can do things the way that you want them to go and do a theme event now and again, it's just, yeah, and that's sort of how Anthem came about, really. So we're 3 years strong.
For each of you, what is one piece of advice you would give someone who's starting up a brand or starting up an event?
In regards to events, I would say if you're going to do one, don't go into it thinking that you're going to make a lot of money. I think sometimes people are under the illusion that you get a lot of money. You actually don't. But I think you have to find something which isn't already being done. So find a niche or what's different about yours, or how can you make what's already out there better, or how, everyone's got a different opinion, but how do you think you can make it better than what's already there would be what I'd probably say about events.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think for if you were starting a brand, my thing would be to never stop learning and trying to improve the quality of your products, because from my personal experience, like I said, doing so many events, it's really quality over quantity. I know that's like a cliche thing to say, but I dropped down to 2 events and my sales are the same or better than when I was rushing doing 4 and putting lower quality items out. It's definitely, you don't need to stress yourself like that. Just and focus on yourself. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Worry about what you're doing. And that's it, really.
If each of you wrote a book about the other, what would you call it?
Keep it clean, ladies.
Probably The Trials and Tribulations of a Crybaby, and that's a factual book. She refers to herself as a crybaby, so it's not me being me.
One time we were on a call and I was telling Tink how much I loved spring, and I started crying.
She did.
I was like,
so
no,
weird.
It was so fucking weird.
Nobody else
so
loves
weird.
spring. Everybody loves autumn. Nobody says they love
She did.
spring.
I honestly thought she'd gone and taken some drugs.
I was gonna say,
did
were you
not know what to
high?
do. Just high on spring. That was about it. I just wanted to disconnect the call and get the hell out of there.
Well, if I had to, if there was a book about Tink, it would probably be something like Sleep or Cake.
True.
Or,
Take it.
or The Taurus of Despair. Yeah.
I would read it.
Are there any projects on the horizon that people should be looking out for from you guys?
I have some plans for Miss Chelsea, and now that I've just moved, I'm hoping that I'll get to work on that.
We're doing, things that we plan to do for Pride at Home. We're always trying to do something new, I think, every year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one thing we do want to do is reconfigure the sim and rebuild parts of the sim, so that will definitely be done for next year.
Yeah, but we're going to do a Halloween social. I think one thing new that we did this year was introduced a Discord server, which we're just trying to create a bit of a community. So we want to try and we're going to do a Halloween fun thing to bring everyone together. Anthem has the next theme is Horror Night. That's October. That's the last theme for this year. So we're doing that. And me and Coral have got a real life business we're working on as well. So
yeah,
those are kind of our
Nothing to
projects
do with
really. It's
Second Life,
nothing to do with Second Life. It's just things that we're working on, I guess. Those are our projects, real life and SL.
Right, last one of the main questions. We ask everybody this one. What do you think or hope that Second Life will look like in 5 years' time?
I hope it's still around.
Yeah, same. For one.
Yeah. God, I don't know.
I hope there's a mobile app. I hope that's soon. And I hope there's a lot more users.
I know that they're working on a avatar currently, which is going to replace the current newbie ones. So I think that will be good, because I think just to make a decent avatar to log on these days is already a big expense. That I think that there needs to be something in place which offers a little bit more of a non-noob experience for the newcomers.
Without having to spend like $100,
$100 for one outfit, one hair, and an AO, a skin.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, because this is, the 9th episode we're doing of this season with you guys, and I think every single person so far that we have interviewed has said something about how cumbersome it is to overcome the barriers to entry.
Yeah.
And it's something I think we're all concerned about. I don't know that that's for the longevity of Second Life necessarily. I think those that are here, this is my opinion, but I think those that are here are very well invested. We've been here, many of us almost 2 decades, for God's sake,
That I think that's it. I think the people that are here now currently that have been here years will be the ones that are still here on whenever the last day of Second Life ever is, which is hopefully not for a long time. But I think to be honest, it's very rare that I think there's a lot of new people coming into this game and sticking it out for a long time.
Right, so we're on to the this and that section. Chips or crisps?
Oh.
Crisps.
Yeah, crisps.
Shower or bath?
Shower.
Shower, I guess. Yeah, shower. I like a bath. But shower.
Flowers or plants?
Plants.
Flowers.
Books or films?
Films.
Books.
That's a lie.
I don't like watching films. I don't.
I don't see you read a book very often. She should say neither.
Oh, we're starting a domestic now. Introvert or extrovert?
Introvert.
Really? I'm so surprised, you guys. Singing or dancing?
Dancing. Pink was on Pop Idol, just so you know. She auditioned.
What?
I did audition to the first Pop Idol that was in the UK.
Oh my gosh!
No.
Did you make it through?
I did.
Were you on the program?
No, thank Christ, I was not on the program,
Oh
but
my
I did go to
gosh.
the audition.
Good for you, though. That takes a lot of courage, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Phone or computer?
Phone, computer,
Sushi or ramen?
Sushi.
ramen. I don't really like either.
Okay. Money or fame?
Money.
Money.
Kess or Dell? Wait. Before you actually answer, you can't plead the fifth on this.
Wait, I like the fact that everyone else has gone, oh no, we can't answer that. They've gone,
They're introverts. Did you hear? I was like introvert, or you're like introvert or extrovert, and they're both like introvert. Like it was, you didn't even get it out.
I would say both. I've worked with both of you guys in different ways. I remember the event we did. The event we did, and obviously Stealthic with Kess. So I got to go with both.
I don't really know Kess very well, to be honest, but I was Dell's Secret Santa once, so...
Oh, that's right. Coral made me like a custom blue dress.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I still have it. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. This was really fun, and I'm so glad we got a chance to sit down. I mean, at least I've known you guys forever, and I don't think we've ever really sat down and talked before. So I'm really grateful for that. That really was a good time. I'm so glad we did that. I'm so glad that we had the time to meet with them.
yeah, it was really good fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And they did such a lovely scene.
Yeah.
So they created that little stage area for the interview, and it was just so colourful and fun and warm people.
Yeah,
like really warm
absolutely.
people.
Absolutely. And I'm really glad because we were butting up against their dinner time. So I'm really glad that they didn't have to like choke their food down. Although I will say when we got done recording that, I ordered Chinese.
I made stir fry today. Does that count?
Yes. I think that we are inspired. I think Coral and Tink inspired us.
Yeah. Okay, so it's time for the
opinions.
I have an opinion of the way that you sing opinion, but anyway.
I tried to demonstrate my entire vocal range.
Well, can you just say the disclaimer this week? Let's keep it legal.
The views and opinions I already messed it up.
I just thought that maybe I could just meow in the background.
Meow?
That's it. Meow. Meow.
Why? Why?
Because we would be catty.
Oh my god. That's like a dad joke. All right. The views and opinions is... Fuck me, dude.
I am going to do it.
The views and... I can't even talk. This is so bad. I'm so sorry.
The views and experience. The meows and opinions expressed.
The views and opinions expressed in this segment are those of Seraphim team members individually and do not necessarily reflect the position or official policies of SeraphimSL.com. Any content any content provided during the editorial section of this podcast. Did you just fart?
No, I purred. Oh my god, I purred, and you asked me.
It sounded like a fart. The audience is going to need to decide. Was that a purr or a fart, guys?
Oh, can't breathe. I'm actually going to try and fart now.
Please don't. At your age, I'm not responsible for what happened. Don't force a fart. Don't trust it. Any content, we can't even get through the fucking disclaimer. Any content provided during the editorial section of this podcast is not intended to malign anyone or anything. Bam! Done.
Meow. Oh my God. So our team member item is from Sadie Cat. Meow.
Oh my gosh. Sadie Boner Schnitzel.
She's still Sadie Cat though, isn't she?
Yeah.
Sadie Cat Boner Schnitzel.
Sadie Cat Boner Schnitzel.
As I just mentioned, our team favourite find this week is by Sadie Cat, who
Boner
has
Schnitzel.
chosen both. Bless you.
Shout out to Gretch.
She has chosen fashionably. She has chosen fashionably.
Meow.
Can you purr so we can have like a purr off?
No, because I think it sounds like a fart. I'm going to leave you to the farting and the sharding.
Her item this week is Fashionably Dead's Study Buddy outfit that is available at Vermeshed. The single pieces are 199 linden each, and there are 10 solids and 8 patterns available to choose from. Or you can get them all in the fat pack, which is only 999 linden each. It comes in Lara, Lara Petite, Legacy, Perky, Freya, Reborn, and Cupra. When asked why she selected this particular item, Sadie Cat, meow,
Boner Schnitzel.
she said, I love this brand so much. This outfit is definitely one of my faves because I'm a sucker for slouchy off-shoulder sweaters. You can wear these separately or together, and with all the choices of colours, you can mix and match to obtain so many different looks. This is one of those outfits that is perfect for the transition from summer to fall. I wore this while people watching at one of those clubs. Huh?
She went to 511 or something. She's like, I wore this while people watching at one of those clubs where people just stand around.
I wore this while people... I wore this while people watching at one of those clubs where people just stand around, and I got so many compliments. There are clubs that people just stand around.
Yeah.
New to me.
Not everybody goes and just gets partnered. Some people actually just flirt and date and fuck and yeah. Yeah, not everyone's a serial monogamous, Cass.
That's the sequel to Vaginal Autonomy.
Vaginal Autonomy, Part 2, Serial Monogamist. That's your movie. That's your Netflix adaptation. My favorite find this week. So, I don't know if you guys have seen the curated event on Seraphim.
Mm-hmm.
I really love this event because it's very, very different. It's a very small number of creators, and it's literally an event that's curated for a specific artistic feel. These are original works of art that people have uploaded or created in Second Life, and they're selling them. And they're so unique and interesting.
It's a cross between a gallery and an event, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically a hop around, purchasable gallery. That's really, yeah. So what I found there this week was a piece called Whatever Makes Your Soul Happy. It's from Electric Monday, who I know a lot of people know. I was so excited to see that this was from her. So what this is she created this art piece using words and an AI system. It's absolutely beautiful, and it really did make my soul feel happy. Like, it's just very peaceful and almost whimsical quality to it, which, you know, I love. So you could pick this up at Bunyi, the Bunyi store, and it is transfer permissions only, and it's 200 linden for an original art piece. Amazing. It's just so beautiful. And if you haven't checked out Curated, please check it out. I love this event. I just love the entire concept behind it.
So I was mentioning earlier that, you know, obviously I do landscaping and decorating and stuff like that. So I'm always looking for new items. So my find of the week is from Italia Burgundy and is also available at Vermeshed. And it's the Italia Burgundy Pier. Now, this isn't just a pier, it's a pier and a whole walkway system. It's completely modular, comes in 3 different styles, stone, brick or concrete. And they're 350 lindens per pack, which is already incredibly good value. But the fat pack with all 3 styles, concrete, stone and brick, is 800 linden. So it's an absolute bargain. I can see this being used a lot in a lot of sims and regions and places. So yeah, that's my find of the week. It's always good to have a new peer system to use.
There's a shockingly few number of modular peer systems out there.
There really is.
I mean, a lot of people, like Apple Fall made that one years and years ago, and it's exceptional. I mean, it's Apple Fall, right?
Yeah.
But it's still the one I think I most frequently see being used.
Yeah. And it would, to be fair, the one that I would use the most. And I quite often use parts of it, like you'll quite often see pathways and things made from the slats, the flat slats. From that, the other one that I really like, if you're looking at pier systems and you don't want something concretey or brick or solid, there's a really nice one by Finca as well, which is a whole modular pier and decking system, which is really, really good. Events we're excited about. We obviously mentioned it last week, but we're going to mention it again as it opened this week, and that's the Calheen Body Fair, which opened on Monday. Obviously, we had our body giveaway with them, so congratulations to the winners.
Congrats, guys! You're really going to like this body. It's a really nice body. It really is.
It really is. Yeah, and we had the whole genitals conversation. We don't need to go through that again. But
I know you like to talk about my vagina, Cass. It's okay.
There's some great names in this store, in this event as well. So, there's Australia, Kathleen's, Little Fox. I love Little Fox stuff. Libra, Mishan, Encore, Black Swan, Velour. So there's lots of really good stores in this making items for the Calheen body. So, yeah, go. If you haven't done so already, go check it out. So, Dale, tell us about this week's contest.
How would I know? You're the one who had the conversation.
That's why I said it. I was like, yeah, I am that bitch. Okay, we have an amazing contest. Obviously, you saw the interview earlier on with the amazing Tink and Coral, and they've been very generous this week for the giveaway. We have 3 early access passes to next month's round of Anthem, so you can get in there first and see all the items and shop without 1,000 other people around you, which would be great.
I want that.
I know, right? It's always packed whenever I get to Anthem. And Miss Chelsea has given us 3 2,500 Linden gift cards. So there'll be 6 winners this week. Yeah, 6 winners this week. 3 people winning 2,500 Lindens to spend at Miss Chelsea, and 3 early access passes to the next round of Anthem.
All you need to do is put your username below, not your display name, just your username, and what song you think is your anthem.
I love that.
So let us know. Let us know what your anthem is.
What's your anthem, Dale?
Float On by Modest Mouse.
I love that song.
Me too. What's your anthem?
I don't know if I have an anthem. I don't know. I don't know. I can't think. My mind's gone blank. I'm going to think about it.
Okay. Let us know next week.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Right. So that's how you enter our contest. The winners will be announced in the description of episode 10 of SeraCast.
And you guys stay tuned too, because in 3 weeks we are going to have a live season finale.
We are, and we'll have lots of news coming on that over the next couple of weeks. Good luck, everybody in the contest. Thank you for watching and listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and a list of all our socials is at the bottom of the description of this video.
Follow us, ring the bell, get notified every time we drop some new content. Check out SeraFemSL.com for all of your shopping needs. We've grown so much, I feel like we have it all now.
Yeah, and we'll see you on Monday at the outlet and back here next Friday for next week's SeraCast.
That we will. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye for now.
Bye.
And she was famous for not wearing shoes, I believe.
Like me. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not famous, but I hate shoes. I hate wearing shoes. I love buying shoes. I hate wearing shoes. I have this problem in both my lives. I think we've talked about it. Definitely. And if you just want to demo it, go over to Encore, and there is a store right next to Encore where you can grab the Calhoun body right now and you could demo it. You could even purchase it now. You don't have to wait for the fair.
No, this is going out on Friday and the fair's already open, and you don't think they'll be selling the body at the fair?
Oh, yeah, they will. I'll just cut that out.
Yeah.
Just go over there right now.
Just go to the fair, okay?
Just go to the fair, guys.
You do not have to pass go. You do not have to go to jail. You do not have to go to
Sorry, I overcomplicated it.
So we have Deldo and what is it? A mouth magician?
Mouth magician, yeah.
I like it. I like the show.
Welcome to the super professional side. Oh, your hat is cute. I just looked at you. I was looking at Coral. Hey, Coral.
She's so bright. It's hard not to be like focused on it.
Oh, I love that I have coffee. You guys are so cute. We are like on The Voice right now. Oh, you put out little table tent. You're so cute. I love this. Love.
And you can get the real life people who do the talks and stuff to.
She is running with this idea.
Yeah.
She is running with this idea.
Yeah. I feel like this is becoming more of a you guys project than an us project. But you know what? Let us know when it's ready and we'll put it on Seraphim.
That's our next project. There we go.
There you go. Pride in prison.
Well, no, I'm quite
I enjoy that thing. Yeah.
Oh my god, I did tiny empires, was it, back then? So I had about
Me too.
100
I
on.
loved Tiny Empires. Yeah.
Me too. I put it on the other day, and I was like, remember it.
I've got 13 bushels of wheat.
You guys are so weird. All right.
We were trying to keep it PG.
Yeah.
Oh, we're way past that on this one.
Yeah. I was chastised last week for saying too many fucks.
Yeah, because you said too many fucks within about the first 30 seconds of the video.
This is how I talk.
when
I can't. It's the best. It's an adjective. It's a verb. It's a noun. It's just part of my life.
Relatable.
Thank you.